And good evening, everybody. Rob Gearing here, owner of Traffic Leads to Income VM, and this is our weekly Massive Success webinar. So I'd like to welcome a lot of people who are here live, and if you're watching this recorded, thank you for that. We appreciate that. Hopefully you'll find this helpful as we address how to set up a free traffic funnel and really how to start getting free traffic to your Traffic Leads to Income VM lead capture page that you set up, or maybe another page or funnel that you're already bringing to us, right? There's definitely some options when it comes to that. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight, and hopefully you'll find that enlightening and educational, and we'll definitely break down the free funnel and what free traffic when it comes to a viral mailer is all about, because Traffic Leads to Income VM is a viral mailer, and in my humble opinion, one of the finest that's out there that will deliver a pretty high level of free viral mailer traffic to your splash or capture page. So if you're not a member of Traffic Leads to Income VM, get back to the person who invited you. If you're coming from Team to Profit and you're actually a Team to Profit member, it's in the downline builder, so that's easy. That way you'll stick with the correct sponsor. If you're coming from somewhere else and you're not a member of Traffic Leads to Income VM, just get back to the person who invited you, and we'll keep that real simple here on that. Now I'm going to move over to what they call screen share. So just give me a moment on that. And the dogs are all upstairs tonight. So those that attended last week know that I was doing some dog corralling at some point, and I told the family that just can't happen because I love the dogs, but it just can't happen in a live webinar. Okay, maybe other projects fine, but not during a live webinar. It doesn't work, right? Got to walk. Can't step away from the camera. That's never good. Anywho, it was fun. It was a funny moment. So you can check that out in the previous recording. So hopefully you're seeing our splash page that invites everybody to come to the webinar. So that's our backdrop here. But really what we're going to do is we're going to log into Traffic Leads to Income VM. And we're going to talk a little bit about something here. So that's where I want to go right there. We're still ranked number 2 at Rapid Downline. I'm happy about that. That's a ratings and rankings company that thinks pretty highly of our free traffic that we provide, right? So let me log in. And I think I'm going to log in tonight into my Team to Profit account for Traffic Leads to Income VM. So hopefully I remember how to log into that. And there we go. And oh, that's a nice offer. JV level upgrade. I mean, that's forever and ever. Ever and ever with a lot of nice benefits. But I'm gonna pass on that, believe it or not. Maybe I'll take that upgrade at a later time, right? And our login spotlight. Okay, I'm going to be giving away several of these. I think I'm going to give away 3. So definitely stay till the end, because 3 of you will walk away with a login spotlight ad. One of these puppies right here. It sticks on the screen for 15 seconds in a whole given day. Everybody who logs in on that given day sees it. They get to rate your site, or they get to rate your site and your offer. It can be very can be educational and help you tweak your offer. So it's really a good deal. So we're going to be giving away 3 of those. But I'm going to say no thanks. Go to my account. And there we are. Okay, so this is what my back office looks like. This is what your back office looks like. It tells you what level that you're at. So I'm at the Team to Profit. I have a Team to Profit level account here at Traffic Leads to Income VM, and I have 243,415 credits. So that should tide me over for just a little while, right? So this is what we call step 1. We ask everybody who joins our program to not just hurry up and go send a mailing, to actually take our training and then think about how they market, because it could change the way you market by taking the training. So we always say, notice the stop sign right here, stop. See below for the Massive Marketing System Step 1 to Success, 10,000 credits and $10 cash. You get all of that by going through these 7 steps of training, right? But you got to be at some upgrade level to pass through into step 2. And what I'm going to offer tonight is a new wrinkle in our training. I'm going to go to the Downline Builder and I'm going to show you this. And you can go to your Downline Builder and check this out as well. Because I'm a big advocate of not just joining a company, but I'm about teams and communities and people. You can join a million different programs out there that all may be pretty good, but you could be pretty lonely in about 90% of them without sponsorship support, without mentors, without coaches, without company, without people, without camaraderie, and all of that. So there's a big multitude of people in this room tonight that are part of what's called Team to Profit. So if you click on income, I've actually moved this to the top of the downline builder under the income section. And all I ask is if you join our Team to Profit group, okay, of high-level marketers, and that was founded by Janet and Don Legier, who are here tonight, and you may get a chance to hear a few words from them later on, hint, hint, right, Janet and Don? No, just kidding. But you can if you like later on. But they're awesome. They are mentors to me, great people. And that's what this is about. It's a people business. So, you know, so I ask that you take a look at that. If you join for free, send me a support ticket just with your Team to Profit username, and I'll give you a 30-day Team to Profit upgrade here at Traffic Leads to Income VM. That's it. That's all you got to do. So this is longer. Generally at the site, we mention a 7-day. So by coming to the webinar, we make that a 30-day. So it's a better deal for those that come to the webinars or listen to the recordings, because you know, whether you come live or not, you know, you can take advantage of that offer. But the special drawing for the login spotlight ads, you have to come live for. So if you don't see that in your downline builder, that's okay, because that's one of the features of our program. Your sponsor may have another offer for you in this income tab right here, because people who are upgraded to the JV level or higher can really make this a customizable funnel. They can remove things that they aren't a part of, and they can add things that they are a part of. I think everybody to some extent can add a few things, but only the JVs or higher, the lifetime upgraded members, can actually remove something. See, like, notice here where it says DEL, delete. So that's a nice feature to have. So that's a reason to take that JV upgrade, one of many. So, but I just want to encourage people who don't see anything or don't see Team to Profit in their income section of their downline builder, not to worry, take what's there, you know, follow that path, because we want to, you know, everybody to stick with their mentor, stick with their sponsor, and, you know, stay focused on their plan, or the plan that's been, you know, set up for you by your sponsor. And we also call that downline integrity. So that's really important to me. So that's a little bit about that. Now, at the end of this meeting, we'll go back to the homepage. At the end of this meeting, after the recording's over, we will do a drawing for 3 login spotlight ads, which are kind of cool. So, so we have that. And also, you know, for those that have a already part of Team to Profit, have already joined us, right? For those that are already part of that and have a paid renewing subscription, they can level up a level until their paid subscription renews again. So we call that the level up offer. So that'll be something when we get done with the recording that we can settle up on. But that just requires a support ticket, so that's really easy. And for those that are already, have a JV lifetime upgrade, you know, lifetime, you know, whether it be a paid one or one that was gained, you know, in another fashion, you can get 10,000 credits. And all you have to do is drop me a support ticket to do that, which is found over at the FAQ area, Ask Admin. Okay. Now for our training tonight, step 1, we're going to fly through pretty quick because we've kind of gone through previous weeks all of our steps up to step 6. So step 1 basically gets you comfy with Traffic Leads to Income VM and encourages you to use tools like Skype and Facebook and connect with people and be engaging and set up your profile. Do all those things. And this is the point where you do need to have an upgrade, you know, whether, you know, however you get it, you know, whether it be from coming to a webinar or, you know, just the traditional hitting the upgrade button and moving forward. You need to be at least to the graduate upgraded level in order to move to step 2. So again, I encourage that. Step 2 is about your autoresponder. We talked about the importance of list building, and we help you build a lead capture page that's branded to you that builds a list. But to do that, you need to have an autoresponder. That's your list. And we sync everything together with the page that you create. Okay, so keep that in mind. And your sponsor recommends a given autoresponder resource. So if you're following your sponsor and going through the training steps, then by all means do what they say, right? Step 3 really begins the creation process when we ask you for your picture to upload, which is a really easy step. And then step 4, we ask you to go set a campaign up in your autoresponder and grab the form code. A campaign means it has letters, right? It's customized, you've edited it. So, the links point to you, good subject lines. I give you ad copy actually over in the affiliate toolbox area that you can use. So step 4 basically is all about getting that campaign set up. And if you are a SendShark Now Lifestyle member, there is a video right up here. It says click here for the Massive Marketing custom setup tailored for Now Lifestyle SendShark members. Okay, so that would be your tutorial. If you're using GetResponse, where it says click here for a video guiding you through form creation and GetResponse, so that would be yours. And if you're in those other autoresponders, no, you're not really out of luck, but certainly you could follow the GetResponse one, or you could follow the Now Lifestyle SendShark one, because many of these responders perform similarly when it comes to getting set up. Or you could consult your resources, tutorial, help video, help session, or whatnot. Or you could send a support ticket over at FAQ if you need a little assistance. I've used just about every autoresponder in the world, so I'm very savvy with that. And I have no problem, as long as you trust me. I've even logged into people's stuff and tweaked it and helped them out. Because there's nothing more frustrating than getting stuck. And it's important to learn, but it's important to move forward at the same time. So, so just a little bit about that. So step 4, once you have that form code from your campaign, paste it in here and saved, you simply just customize, or you create the page and customize the verbiage, similar to the one we did on April 24th, that looks sort of like this. We didn't customize it too much, but allow me to give you your own customizable traffic and lead generation system. Customization means things like, let's just highlight that text. Let's go to the color tab where it says an A underlined, and you mouse over, it says text color. You'll learn about the people say, I don't understand the WYSIWYG editors in page builders like Traffic Leads to Income VM. Just mouse over every button. Remove format, strike through, italic, bold, text color. And I'm going to choose red, which is my favorite color, next to green for money, right? So, and you put red and green together, you have Christmas. So it's really, they're two really nice colors there. But seriously, look how easy, just to make a little tweak like that, right? So there's a lot of things you could do with this. And notice how the hashtag autoresponder hashtag that's already in there for you, that just draws what you put in this little box here. So this puts your page together. Once you hit save, you've just built yourself a lead capture page, okay? A free funnel. This is different than a paid funnel. So I recommend this for free traffic, free viral mailer traffic, right? You're looking to do paid advertising, come see me, because I have a whole thought process on that. That's something you have to, we have to talk, right? You have to have the correct mindset for that. But paid traffic can light your business on fire, let me tell you that. And Patrick's here tonight, he knows a little bit about that. And Ralph, if he's here, and other people that I've actually coached on properly using paid traffic of what I call my custom funnel, which I'll be unveiling someday soon. I've already talked to Janet Legier a little bit about it. Got a few of my folks on the custom funnel that I've been using for several months with a high level of success, and it's what you call duplication, right? We can duplicate it all the way down to the level of how many in a business that has free customers, like Team to Profit. We can nail it down to opt-in rate, number of leads, right? Number of leads coming in, clicks, leads, free customers, almost to a mathematical certainty. And then that's where the follow-up and things begin to maybe change the numbers a little bit. But, we'll save that for another time. So we have ourselves a built lead capture page. We go to step 5 to learn about the downline builder and these resources, that we talk about. So really what we tell you when it comes to building the free traffic machine, and we talk about tracking as well. We did a little tutorial on tracking last week. So that's mentioned in step 5. But your downline builder is the ability for you to join your sponsors' recommended resources. And my recommended resources that your sponsor has agreed upon and says, yeah, and puts their referral ID in. So Downline Builder, when it comes to the free traffic, we know the tracker's under resources, right? We know Team to Profit's under income. We know Downline Builder has a lot of rating and ranking type programs that you recommend some things or validate. Do you want to know if SOTAM's any good? Well, if it's ranked by 3 or 4 different services, well, it's probably pretty good. So certainly, since free traffic doesn't produce the results that paid traffic does, you got to make sure what you're using is the best in class. Best in class. Can't waste any time. And let me tell you, folks, when you join a program like Traffic Leads to Income VM or another viral mailer free program, please use a special email address that is away from all your other important email, because you will get, as every one of these you join will give you a big warning message, you will receive a lot of email. And I forgot kind of about that when I joined Herculist. I'm like a dinosaur here. I'm like the last guy to join Herculist, which has about 100,000 members. Oh my dear Lord, the amount of mail that I'm getting. And I'm getting it on the free address and the contact address as well. So anyway, just be cautionary. You know, it makes you go, whoa, and it could overwhelm a new person. And this is why we worry about sometimes revealing this strategy to new people, because it could be overwhelming. It may not produce the results that are worthy of going through that overwhelming process, right? You're going to get advertised to left and right. So you know, it's not really about joining. It's really about accumulating credits to get views to your offer, right? Not to say you don't want to look at the advertising, because that would defeat the whole purpose. But you know, I've had questions. Do I need to join everything that I get? Oh my God! If you did that, you would drive yourself completely insane. There could be some selective reading subject lines and something piques your interest. But this is really about you know, receiving these emails only to click a link to gain eyes on your site. So you got to be really careful with that. You know, we only become overwhelmed when we allow ourselves to become overwhelmed. We control all points of stuff in our lives, right? So just a few words of warning, I guess, in a good way, about viral mailers and the fact that you will get a lot of offers coming your way. So be ready and have that separate email address devoted only to your viral mailers, okay? But the recommendations really come from the mailer area. So you don't have to join all these. You really don't. And if you're upgraded to the JV or higher level, you can remove, so you don't get overwhelmed. You can make it small by removing things. And I think you can restore them too. You can restore certain things, except required resources, right? So like the mailers are so good that I recommend that they have to stay in. They're a core of the program. So I can't allow even JV or higher to delete these out, right? Because these are the best in class. Viral Mail Profits, Mr. Safe List, SOTAM, the Lead Magnet. Just stop and think about these 4 mailers. Probably have a combined 250,000 members, right, that have been around as much as 10 years, that produce results and are ranked by just about everybody who, you know, who does the ratings and the rankings. And then, you know, some additional ones that we recommend: Global Business Mailer. We'll get to Referral Frenzy in a minute. Viral List Mailer, Prospect Geyser Co-op, Fast Cash Mailer, Mail Our List, Ad Achiever, Bakery Mailer, Email Hog, Whitelist Email, Cardinal Express, High IQ, and Kiss Mails. If you just stop with those, that gives you a really great arsenal when it comes to the free advertising. Okay, so definitely Referral Frenzy is kind of the different animal here. But the reason that's important is it is the driver of being able to send to 90 or 100 or 10 or how many that you're a member of. Referral Frenzy supports many of the mailers that are listed in my Downline Builder that I recommend. And you can tell that by, in the notes, for example, Global Business Mailer listed at Referral Frenzy. So if it's listed at Referral Frenzy, what that means is you can have your ad copy, you can have various ads that you set up, and you can click to all the mailers that you're a member of within Referral Frenzy. You can send to them in one click this particular ad. Big time saver. So if you're serious about this free strategy, you may have to pay a little bit with Referral Frenzy. So I call it a free strategy, little small amount of cost, minimal. It should be minimal. You don't want to overspend on this. But if you're going to make this commitment, Referral Frenzy is worth it because it allows you to save time. Instead of having to log in to all these different sites, you can send your ad out in one blast, right? And then the reason I have Viral Mail Profits really highlighted is all the ones that aren't supported by Referral Frenzy. There's a, and the name's escaping me at the moment, so it'll come to me at some point. But there's a, it's different than Referral Frenzy, but there's a little resource within Viral Mail Profits that lets you quickly and very efficiently mail to mailers, right? Maybe not as quick and efficient as Referral Frenzy, but better than logging in. So what I tell people is use Referral Frenzy, and then whatever's left over, you can mail to those within Viral Mail Profits to keep everything organized, right? So, and myself, I only use 18 to 20 mailers, which I use every day for my free advertising. Not to say you can't do more, but again, we have to be realistic with the overwhelming factor, and probably a good idea to layer these on very slowly and really understand what this is about. And it may not be for you. You may want the quick paid traffic, boom, I don't blame you. But a lot of people maybe don't have the budget, or don't want to have the budget, don't want to spend the money on paid advertising. This is an option. And those that want to make this completely free, there's a time equity, sweat equity, and they click on a lot of links and a lot of emails to earn their credits. So you have to then judge, is it worth 5 hours of my time to get X amount of leads versus paying this much money on good paid advertising and getting this many leads and free members and upgrades. So it's a constant, you should always be evaluating your time, and hopefully a setup like this and training and instructions helps you get organized, get rid of things that aren't efficient, and really kind of identify where is your time being spent. Can it be spent better, and sort of doing maybe a balance between free and paid, right? So that's a big long-winded explanation about resources that I recommend, but like I say, they're all pretty much listed here when it comes to the mailers that I personally recommend and use myself every day. So that brings us back to so we'll pause and reflect on that for a minute. Let's go back to step 6, or step 5 rather. I notice my video is not auto playing anymore, which is probably a good thing. Probably the gods of something in internet marketing said enough of this guy. Every time people log in, having to hear his video. So let me go to step 5. Which will move me then to step 6. So again, step 5, tracking in Downline Builder. So Downline Builder, important to get your advertising resources lined up, right? Now move to step 6. So click on, yes, I have joined the programs in the Downline Builder and set up my rotator and tracking. And we talked why it's so important to have a tracking link last week. So at this point, I'm sitting in what, whoops, I gotta still click step 6. At this point, I'm sitting in what position? I'm sitting with a good lead capture page that you may or may not, and I will take questions. Anthony, I know you raised your hand. I will take questions at the end of the meeting. So hold on, because we're in a recorded session right now. So at this point, I'm sitting on a lead capture page. Either I made here or I brought in from somewhere else. I have it set up in my, for example, tracking link, right? So I have joined some really good free mailing resources. I'm already a part of Traffic Leads to Income VM. I have my tracking link. You start getting that tracking link in these resources, and with some ad copy, and hit send, and lo and behold, people fill in the email address on the lead capture page, and you got yourself a lead. And if you followed my training about the proper landing page, which I think we talked about 2 weeks ago, you can easily create a lead that immediately goes into your company's offer. And I always recommend, just kind of bring them in on the low end. If they have a free entry, that's good. Make them a free customer, from a lead to a free customer. And if you put the proper landing page, it kind of happens in one fell swoop, which is nice. Okay. And then the fun begins with follow-up and being that teacher and mentor and leader that you are, that will really drive a great online business. So so that's kind of a synopsis. So some nuts and bolts here in this step 6, and I've pretty much probably talked a lot about it. We have to understand that these aren't as good as paid solo ads, which are a higher quality of list. So we call the viral mailers rental lists. So we know the results aren't going to be as good as paid solo ads, for example, if you want to kind of do an apples to apples comparison. But again, there are people out there in these mailers, and a definite capability to build a list and to find some great people, within the viral mailer world, so to speak. But always promote your lead capture page. Always be building your list, right? Safe lists are a great place to try some promotions on your lead capture URL. A viral mailer is basically a safe list that is credit-based and also gives you bonus credits based on the clicking activities of your downline. So that's a good description of a viral mailer. People say, well, what's the difference between that and a safe list? Safe list is just a rental list. The viral mailer gives you, when you refer people and you bring people in and have a downline within, say, Traffic Leads to Income VM, as they're clicking links, you're getting just bonus credits that you're then piling into your advertising kitty. So that's a big difference between viral mailers and safe lists. And again, have fun. Try some different things. We call that split testing sometimes. We talked in our one Facebook group the other day. We talked about there's a new for a given company. There's a new campaign. There's a new lead capture page, and we thought, well, this is a good. Try it out in the viral mailers. See what happens. So you can actually do a little bit of testing out in the field, and see what happens. So there is some opportunities like that, but there is a time limit for people who click on these links. So when you get a viral mailer advertisement and you click on the link to earn a credit, it's like usually a 10-second countdown. So that's another reason why it's not going to be as good as other types of solo ads or paid advertising, because it's a short window and people are trying to earn as many credits as they can. That's why you have to use a page that is real easy to opt into, a simple lead capture page, only asking for email address. Otherwise, you won't get results. So we've actually, we created this training, and we created the explanations and whatnot based on what we know works within viral mailers. And I used to use traffic exchanges, but I found that I received better results with the mailers. So then I really hunkered down when it came to my free strategy with the viral mailers. So that's a little bit about that. Again, we give you ad copy over at Affiliate Toolbox. So email 3 in step 5 of Affiliate Toolbox, which is that button here on the left-hand side if I scroll up. So if you want to promote Traffic Leads to Income VM and you're looking for, hey, you got any ad copy? I got ad copy. It's there. Now this is a very useful feature here, the Miss Mail button. So maybe for whatever reason, we want to read our email within the site. Just click on Missed Mail, and emails that you didn't act upon in your email client, you can earn those credits right here in the back office. So that is a good feature that we have here. And what else do we have here? Like most other mailers, we offer the banners and the text ads. Not a bad idea, doesn't hurt to get those types of ads out there. And then we talk about Referral Frenzy. And I actually do a webinar monthly for Marty Patrizia, who's the owner of Referral Frenzy, and she's a great marketer out there. I'm glad to have her as a friend. I think we have one coming up later part of May. But I actually include in our step 6 here some tutorials that I've done about Referral Frenzy. So it's real easy to set up. I don't want to make this a Referral Frenzy meeting, But again, if you want to expedite this process of mailing, making this real easy, I mean, if you think about it, if you have your separate email address, so it's not cluttering up your inbox with all your super important mail, and you've got a little thing like Referral Frenzy to get your ad out in like a couple of minutes, we're not talking a lot of time. The only thing becomes, am I going to buy some credits and upgrade into some of these sites, or am I going to only get my credits by sitting and clicking on links? And again, that's a decision that every marketer has to make, that's in this type of in this type of program or system. So, but yeah, I mean, I recommend. I spend about 5 minutes in the morning, and I'm sending probably, I don't even know. I should probably calculate 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 people total are receiving. That's pretty good. So I just click send. Later on, I see you've got a new lead. You've got a new lead. You've got a new lead. Then I follow up with them. So I think that's the way this really should be done. But again, that real important decision that you have to make is, how much time am I willing to devote? Am I willing to spend some money within this strategy, or do I want it to be nothing but sweat equity, or do I want to just proceed straight to paid advertising? And if you say yes on paid advertising, that's where we can have a discussion about my custom funnel. But that's for another day, another time. I'm going to continue to hint about that, because I'm super excited about that. I love predictable strategies. I love them. So it makes life in marketing a lot easier if you know to as far as you can the results that you're going to get. But yes, Referral Frenzy, I would certainly check that out. Check out the Viral Mail Profit from a standpoint of all your other mailers that you may be joining soon down the road or already a part of. It can help you get the word out to those a little bit easier. So some efficiency by using Viral Mail Profit as well, because Referral Frenzy only covers so many. Not every single resource is a part of that. I think we actually have a video about, right here, the VMP, Viral Mail Profits how-to. And there we go. I think we've covered this pretty good. I actually do hint about, a little bit about, not so much the custom funnel, but I basically tell you the paid advertising resource that I use every day that gives me 50%, I'm proud to say 50% opt-ins. 100 clicks, 50 leads, right? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All righty. Okay. And then there's a nice promo code. Congratulations on completing step 6 of my training. It gives you some, speaking of credits, some bonus credits. Click to continue. And then we move on to step 7. And I'm about 8 minutes over my projection here. So certainly step 7 will be what we talk about next week. And we'll come up with a topic that kind of mirrors, what the theme of step 7 is. But at your graduation, by that point, you should have a free traffic strategy. But by all means, don't allow this to become overwhelming. Get with your sponsor if you feel that. Streamline it, customize it, use it, to some degree. But, never let anything, there's a lot of different strategies out there. This is just one of many. Don't let anything get in the way of your success. And you really have to be able to, you want to be able to comfortably manage everything and not spend all day at your computer. I love to work 30 minutes to an hour a day and get great results and earn a living solely, strictly and exclusively from my home. But when I started, I spent 3, 4, 5 hours. Remember, I've been doing this for close to 20 years. I used to click the link, in traffic exchanges, click the icon. It'd be click the bear, click the stop sign. I used to spend hours, and I was so happy that I got some leads, and I started, like everybody does in the beginning. But then there is that path. So never stop being on the road. Never stop walking the path. It doesn't stop here with a free or low-cost strategy. You got to keep moving. You got to keep going forward and challenging yourself. I want more results. I want more results. What do I do? And it'll put you in some scary places. It'll make you do things maybe you've never done before, but it'll make you so strong and so successful And I know each and every one of you can do it. I know you can. Okay, so with that being said, that completes our training for this evening. So let me stop the screen share. And I believe my cam is on. Yes, it is. So again, thank you for my live group. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you enjoyed it. For my and also for my live group, stick around for the drawing for the 3 login spotlight ads. And for those again watching the recording, thank you. I appreciate it. And reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or thoughts. So thank you. And at this point, I'm going to end the recording. But I wish everybody a great rest of your marketing week and to your massive success.